Have you had this conversation now with Liverpool about maybe time to go out on loan or to get some game time, and is that something that you would like to do?
I think it's been a different situation for me. I think, like you say, Liverpool wanted me to stay as number 2 this season, and it's a good position to be in. I think hopefully it's a chance I'll play some games and get opportunities to play at a high level, and if I do, to play well. But if I do need to have that conversation about playing more games, then I'll have it. But at the minute, I think I'm in a good position and happy where I am.
It's a long time since we've had a player from Liverpool in the senior team, Conor Bradley, I think the first Northern Ireland player in 50 years to play for the first team. Just talk about the two of you and the chances you're getting at the moment.
Yeah, it's obviously good to see. I think, like I say, it's been quite a while since some Irish players have played for Liverpool. Maybe back in the day there was quite a few, but it's slim pickings at the minute. But to both get our chance and to get some games has been really positive, and I think good for the nation as well.
Do you meet people around when you're back home, people who remember the day when we had Aldridge and Houghton and all those Ronnie Wheel?
Yeah, I think you meet a few people. Obviously, I think in Ireland, I think especially there's quite a strong Liverpool fan base, so I think they're kind of quite happy and quite proud to maybe see someone from Ireland playing some games at the minute.
Can I just ask, you mentioned you're at Liverpool, if you do play games this year, you'll be at a very high level. What's it like every day in training coming up against the quality of attackers at that club, the elite level footballers, and what that actually does for you, and obviously Alisson as well?
Yeah, and obviously, like I say, it's quite a high level, obviously, so for me every day I just want to go in and try learn from that and try better myself. It's obviously great to be in and around that and to learn from that. I think it brings quite a lot to me and improves me quite a lot, so I'm just so happy to be going in every day to be training with players of such a high quality.
You mentioned you're number 2 at Liverpool and you signed a new contract in the summer.
Yeah. Did
you just need to have discussions actually before that contract that you were the number 2? What was the nature of the type of talks you had before signing what was a really long-term deal, which obviously was about confidence, I guess?
Yeah, I think there's some conversations were had about maybe what was going to happen this season and stuff, like being number 2 in that. But the main ones were just about the contract and trying to negotiate that, to be honest.
Yeah, but is it reassuring to have that next step?
Yeah, I think obviously you don't want to. I think you always have to progress. You don't want to be stagnant. So the next step for me maybe was to go to number 2, and yeah, I've taken that next step, so I'm happy.
Just sort of related to that, like you mentioned about patience and happy where you are at the moment. Like, do you see this as a long-term project? Like, you have to be patient. You've gone from 3 to 2. You still see number 1. I think you spoke for 2 years ago and said that was your ambition to be Liverpool's number 1 goalkeeper. Do you still see that as that pathway is there for you?
Yeah, I think it's certainly there. Like you say, I think there's no point being somewhere and not thinking that you can be number 1. I think you have to have that mentality and want to push on and be number 1. But hopefully, if I get a chance, I'll take it. But I'm just trying to take it day by day at the minute. When I do get games for Liverpool, to put in good performance and show that I'm capable of playing at that level. And yeah, just trying to keep consistent and keep pushing on. Hopefully, one day I'll get to that level.
I'm just connected to that. Like, you're obviously just an injury or suspension away from getting in as you did last season. Apart from the EFL games that you played, has there been a moment during the Premier League where you thought, I might be getting on here, or an injury to Alisson?
I don't think so now at the minute. Obviously I'm always ready to go on, but I don't think there's been any injury or nothing like that yet. But if there is, now I'll be ready to come on and do my best.
Mark, final question.
Just suppose further to what Dan was saying, when you see Mo Salah score the kind of goal you scored previous weekend, like, what's it like coming up against that in training, and like, how does that improve you as a keeper?
Yeah, like I say, I think it's some of the best players in the world you're training with, so it's only going to improve you as a player as well to train with that kind of level. So it's helped me a lot, and I'm just looking forward to training every day with that and trying to improve and get some games in.